You're the only man that knows my worth. Yeah. Now drop it down and let me work. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, classic. You make the world feel like heaven on earth. You're the only man that knows my worth. Now drop it down and let me work. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. There's a whole lot of love waiting. It's from me to you. It's from me to you. Oh, if you want this way, there'll be no doubt in your mind. No doubt in your mind. Oh, 'cause you're classic. You make this feel like heaven on earth. You're the only man that knows my worth. Baby, you won't even have to work. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Technical Difficulties. This is the Dwayne Burke School of Broadcasting, as Raul likes to so fondly call it. And today, we're going to be talking about how can we combine StreamYards and a lot of the features that you get in StreamYards, some of the ones that I think people want to use the most in OBS, and how do you bring that kind of functionality into OBS. If you're new here, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you can find your way back here the next time I'm here live for Technical Difficulties. If anyone wants to support the channel, you can do so by going to streamelements.com/burkmade/tip. It is in the chat. It's also the pinned message at the top of the chat. If you've got a technical difficulty you'd like me to address, honestly, that's the best way to get my attention and get it onto my radar, get me so that I can do the research to figure out how to fix it. That's the best way to do it. But let's go ahead, let's get started with today's episode. We got to bring up OBS, and I'm going to walk you guys through kind of the best way to set this up so that you can have the functionality of StreamYard in OBS. Let's go to our working screen. Here we go. All right, so this is your basic OBS layout. The first thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to bring a custom browser dock for StreamYard. So we're gonna need two of them, one for banners and one for your chat comments. So first thing you're gonna have to do, obviously you need a StreamYard account. Link is in the description below. You can go to streamyard.com and you can do this with the free account. You do not need the paid version of StreamYard to do this. You can do it with the free account. So you just go to StreamYard, make an account, and then you come into OBS. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna start with these custom browser docks. So you go to View. Oh, sorry, using the wrong mouse. I'm using my main computer mouse. Okay, so you come over here, View, and then you're gonna come down to Docs, and then Custom Browser Docs, and then you can name it whatever you want. We'll go ahead and name this one. Oh, and I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. That's the hard part of having two computers with two keyboards and two mice. Why is this not typing right now? Oh, there we go. All right, so banners, then you come over here and just put, oh, did it again, streamyard.com, and then apply, And then it's going to create you a little window just like this, right? Then you log in. Hold on, let me take that off screen for a second because I don't want everyone to see my email that I use for my StreamYard. Oh, type that in wrong. Okay, so, oh, there we go. So you, what the hell? Oh, okay. Man, I cannot type accurately today. Okay, so it'll give you your login code. Let me find my login code real quick so that I can get logged in here. But once you create that browser doc, what that allows you to do is it gives you basically a window in OBS that you can use, that you can interact with. So my code. All right. There we go. All right. So come back to our working. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like for you. And this window, you can actually drag and you can pin it. There we go. On the side. There we go. And then you can see, you can make it just like that. All right. And then you're going to make another one for your others, for your chat. Custom browser docs. Come in again. Make another one. We'll call that this one chat. And then the same, you just go StreamYard.com. Alright, let me make sure there's no space. And then apply. It gives you another StreamYard one. We'll go ahead and put this one on the other side. Alright, and then from here, now here's the key. And this is the you have to do this way in order to make it work. When you create your broadcast, you have to create your broadcast in StreamYard. You don't need to run it from StreamYard. You just need to create it in StreamYard. All right. So what that looks like is, hold on, let me, once again, I'm going to go back to the main stream. Oh, again, typing in the wrong. StreamYard.com. There we go. Am I logged in already? I'm not logged in, so I have to do it again. Do this. God damn it. I'm so used to typing on that keyboard. Alright. So get my code. Sorry guys. I should have thought about this. Gotten this a little bit more set up before. But you know, it is what it is. So once you get once you get everything signed in to StreamYard, which is the biggest pain in this process, all right, cool. Logging into stuff is annoying. Okay, so here's the StreamYard code. Okay, so here we go. We're back in StreamYard. So when you're doing this and you're gonna create your broadcast. All right, so you just click create broadcast, pick the channel, title it. So what I would suggest you do, title it whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And then all of this, just make it unlisted and then schedule for later. And then doesn't matter the time, thumbnail, none of that matters, because all of that you can change on YouTube. The reason you have to create the broadcast on StreamYard is because that's the only way to create the link between your StreamYard chat and your YouTube video chat. All right. You don't have to stream in StreamYard. You can stream from OBS. But in order to create that link for the chat, in order for the chat to work and for the banners to work, you have to have created the broadcast in StreamYard. All right. So I'm going to give you an example. I have an example here. So enter my broadcast studio. Here we go. And then what you do from here, this is where it gets interesting. All right. So we come back into OBS. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so you come back into OBS. We can close this. All right. So now, how do we get StreamYard onto OBS? And honestly, it's quite simple. Window capture. So what you do, you window capture. Boom. And then you can call this, you can just call this StreamYard. Right? And then you pick, there you go, boom. The StreamYard Google Chrome, boom. And then do not capture the cursor, do not capture the client area, and then boom. All right. So what that's going to do is it's going to give you a window capture of all of StreamYard. All right. So I'm just going to start by quickly moving this to fit to screen. Boom. So that comes up. And now what you can do is on each of these, yep, here you go. You enter the broadcast studio, and then you enter the broadcast studio over here. And then you just do, you can allow, join, and then you're going to make sure you join without. All right. And then you can just say, you know, put whatever display name you want, and then enter. And then same over here. None of this stuff matters. All right. And you're going to see why it doesn't matter when I get to this part. All right. So let me widen this back up. All right, so you wanted this left one to be your banners, right? So what you're gonna do, click your banners, and then boom, there you go. You got all your banners. Now you've got them in your branding folder. And then boom, you just size it to where you can see all your banners. And then again, you open this, widen this back up. You want this one to be your chat, right? So you just click on comments and then put this one over, and then you just go until it's, you know, the size. There you go. You got your comments. All right. So now what you got to do is, how do we get it to only show, you know, say the banner, right? So here's what you do. You crop your window capture. So you do that by holding Alt on your keyboard, and then, oh, sorry, you have to do this before you do, fit to screen. All right, so first, reset the transform. So first things first, we need to make this smaller, get it to actually fit on the screen. You know what, that's close enough, because from here we can do what you do. So you just hold Alt on your keyboard, drag, and then drag one of the anchor points. And what that will do, oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong keyboard. That's why. So Alt on your keyboard, drag an anchor point, and then boom, there you go. And then we can move this over, grab another anchor point, and then boom, just like that. And then go just like that. There you go. And then you can resize it to however big you want it on your screen. But Dwayne, how do you get rid of that black background? Well, there actually is a way to do that. So here you go. We can make this, and then you can snap it to the edge. This is where you get another piece of that cool OBS functionality. You're going to right click on your StreamYard window capture. You're going to go to filters, and and then you're gonna hit the plus right here, and then you're going to, I believe it's Luma key, right? And then you can name it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. And then from here, oh, nope, it's not Luma key, sorry. I think it's chroma key then, or is it color key? It's one of the, it's got a weird name in OBS that it doesn't have in when you're doing this for real. Yeah, okay, it's color key. All right, so color key, and then you're gonna scroll down to custom color. All right, and then here you're gonna input the color that you want OBS to key out for you. Now, if you have the paid version of StreamYard, you can do a custom background, and then you can use something, or actually, you know what? Let me just put it in real quick. The color of the StreamYard background is not true black. It's slightly off black, but that should key out all of that. So if I put a, hold on, I'm gonna put a random, hold on, let me get off that so I can make sure I find a picture that is safe. I'll just put a random picture so you guys can see what it looks like over the background. Sorry, I gotta find one that I can. Here, I'll just put this skyscape on there. That'll work. Okay, so there we go. So you see, now what that did, what OBS did, is all of the colors that match that color that we put in for the color key, it makes it transparent. So boom, you got your banners in there. Bingo, bingo. See, you can switch them. Easy. Now, if you have the paid version of StreamYard, you are able to put custom backgrounds, because what will happen, and this more so with comments than with banners, the color that you key out might be in someone's profile picture, so you might actually accidentally create some transparency in their profile picture. Now, so if you have the paid version of StreamYard, you can make the background like that super bright green that we're used to on green screens, and that will help prevent that. But if you don't want to pay for it, you can still do it, and you can still do it for free. Just know that every once in a while, some of the colors in people's profiles pictures might catch the color key and might accidentally be made transparent. And then look, you can, and this is what it looks like if you put a chat up. And once again, wrong keyboard. So see, you can type in your own chat. Just do test chat. Boom. Bring that up. Click on it. See that? It shows. And then in StreamYard, just like you do in any other StreamYard, if you want to change the branding, the color, and all that stuff, same place. You go in, you can change it, to well, actually, here, let me do that because I didn't realize it. Oops. So that's one of the things I would do. Why is it not? Why is it not recognizing this keyboard? Okay. Here we go. That's one way to do it. So crop top will go to 1,000. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that's not. Oh, that's why. Because it didn't. I don't know why my keyboard is not working now all of a sudden. That's really annoying. But anyway, so you can do all the different types of formatting, the custom colors, all that. You can still do all that. All of it will still be brought into OBS. But remember, you absolutely have to create your broadcast in StreamYard in order for that functionality to work. If you don't create it in StreamYard, it will not work. There we go. That's more like it. Boom. And then there you go. All of the different types of chats work. See, and there's where what I was telling you. You see how on my logo, parts of it are transparent, and then you also don't have the background that you normally have. That's because the color that you have to key out for StreamYard takes those colors out. So that's one of those times where it's gonna look a little funky, but you're still gonna have the functionality. All right. So let's go back to just the regular default. Boom. See that? Looks nice. And then actually, let me go back to banners. And there you go. You just make it small enough so that you can see all your banners and then also see your chat. And then this is your screen for operating OBS. Simple, you know, you want to hide it. You want to hide the banner. There you go. And that's how you bring that functionality of StreamYard into OBS. I know a lot of people have been wondering, like, how do I make this, like, how could I do something like this in OBS? How can I make my chat pop up even though I'm not using YouTube? And also, if you're using Twitch, you can do this with Twitch as well. So for anyone who is wondering, like, oh, can you? Yes, because StreamYard can stream to Twitch as well. So if you're doing multi-streaming or you're doing, you know, one or the other, if your StreamYard chat is connected to whatever comes up in your StreamYard chat is what you will be able to pull up on screen. So if you are using Twitch, then your Twitch chat will pop up on stream. If you're using YouTube, the YouTube chat, if you're using both and using the StreamYard functionality to stream to both and capture the chat from both, whatever's in this chat will pop up. But remember, you have to create the broadcast in StreamYard and able to establish that connection so that you'll be able to use this functionality. It doesn't mean you have to leave it as what you edit it in StreamYard. You just have to create it there. All right. And then for anyone who, you know what, I'm going to do one more thing. Okay. For ensuring that your stream in StreamYard your eventual stream is the highest quality, there is one thing you're going to need to remember to change. All right. Ooh, and you guys just saw my web browser. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Because that code isn't going to work anymore. So let's go to. Yeah, I need to go to YouTube, right? God damn it. I keep forgetting. There we go. So YouTube, and then what you're going to have to do is when you get into the studio for your created video, because StreamYard is only capable of streaming at 720p, so the default streams are going to be at 720p. All right. So make sure, if you want to broadcast at a higher quality, what you've got to do, you've got to go into, so here you see, here's that broadcast that StreamYard created for me. You go in and then make sure that the stream key that you're using, see, remember how I told you can change all that information no matter what you put in StreamYard. You can create whatever you want, but you can change all that information here, right? And then you have to go, no, it's not made for kids, save it. And then make sure this stream key here is whatever quality you want it to be. So like me, I normally stream at 1080p. So as long as I can output at a level that is 1080p, this stream key will do it. All right. But if you already have something live or something like that, it'll give you this error message. You won't be able to go live until that previous one is live, but that's, neither here nor there. But so that should be all of the things that you really need in order to make this work. So I'm going to do my quick plugs before I get out of here. If anyone has any last minute questions, please get them in now to streamelements.com/Berkmade/tip. If there's something that you want to see me cover in the future, if there's a video that I did in the past that you weren't sure that you're not sure what I was trying to explain, or you need some clarification, perfect place to let me know. All right. But you can find me for more of my content anywhere and everywhere on the internet at Berkmade. If there is a platform and I am on it, that's where you're going to find it. You can find me on Twitch right now. On Mondays and Saturdays are the most common days. This Saturday I will not be streaming due to some personal stuff that I got to take care of. Then you can find me on this YouTube channel on Wednesdays for technical difficulties, and then on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific for Dessert Men Live. And you can find me guesting on a variety of other shows across the internet. And then you can also find, and this is the show that lends credence, tells people that I really know what I'm talking about, you can find me on Tuesdays, twitch.tv/theshmowdown. I'm Engineer FCL, the First Class League. Please come over and check out all the things that we are doing. It is a live movie trivia show. Everything that is done that you see on that screen is controlled live by me here in this control center. Everything from the points to the switching of scenes. The only thing that does not come from my control panel is the music, and that's just because I don't have it. But with that being said, I'm going to check real quick, see if we got any last tips or any questions or concerns. And it doesn't look like it. So I would like to thank everyone who watched live, who's here live. Thank you so much. I saw Sean in the chat. I know Aiden, Kevin, Gio are watching. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn those notifications on so you know to come back for the next time. And once this video is no longer live, if you could do me a favor, everyone that's in the chat, go leave a comment so that we can get this in front of other people and help other people with their technical difficulties. Thank you everyone so much, and I will see you next time.